Peace. Good morning, gang, and welcome to Conscious Crusades 7-Day Yoga Challenge, Day 5. So, man, how has it been for you guys? And I believe I mentioned this before it started, but I was not somebody that did yoga every damn day. But yeah, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this challenge to kick off. A phase or a season of discipline, So yeah, we day 5 out of 7. We've been here every single day. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to get started, but before I do, I want to make sure to remind you to listen to your body and to breathe. All right, so let's get started in child's pose. Come on to all fours. We'll start this. Big toes touch. You're on the top of your feet, knees are as wide as possible. Push your glutes back to your heels. Reach for your fingers, spread them and rest your forehead gently on the mat. And we're naturally breathing. We've been doing this. You guys should know now that this is the traditional resting posture in yoga. If you get fatigued, you can always choose to come to this place to rest. Couple more breaths. And after your last exhalation, start by a little side body stretch. So walking over to the hands over to that first side, reach as far as you can with that hand. Place the opposite hand on top or next to it and relax your face in between your biceps and feel a nice side body stretch. Let's walk our hands over to the opposite side, do the same thing. Again, reach as far as you can with that hand. Place the opposite hand on top or next to it and relax your face in between your biceps for a few breaths. Let's come back to center. Let's come onto our finger pads. Maybe alternate lowering the armpits. And then our palms face up toward the ceiling. And let's press into our palms and make our way in the table. A little cat-cow to warm the spine. You guys have been doing this. So inhaling, making your back into a U. Exhaling, press into your palms around your spine. And we'll try to tuck your chin to your chest. Exaggerate the movement as you inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Pelvis towards your forehead. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Knee in neutral spine. Another wrist stretch. Again, one of my favorites. Once I learned this posture, I serve this posture maybe about 80% of my classes, but we're going to come onto the backs of our hands, fingertips going towards each other. Try to have all your fingernails touching the mat. Maybe go from side to side. Clench and open your fists, noticing the difference between the dominant and non-dominant hand. Now wiggle the fingers. Relax them all, 10 of them. Make a fist one finger at a time, starting with only the pinky, the ring, the middle, the index, your thumb. Open and clench twice. Try and straighten your elbows, but show some compassion. Release your thumb, the index, the middle. Can you release only the ring and not the pinky? When I first started, it wasn't like this. Now release the pinky and sit comfortably on your heels and make circles, big circles. Reverse the circles. And back to table, but this time palms are face down, but your thumbs go out so that your fingertips are pointing towards your knees. Don't hyperextend your elbows. Your elbow joints are soft. Press into all 10 finger pads. Engage your core. Inhale. Exhale, slide your hips back. Neutral on the inhale. And exhale, slide the hips back. And we are breathing. Pressing into all 10 finger pads. Opening the belly of the wrist. Hold here for another 3 seconds. Now let's go ahead and sit back on our heels. And we just want to shake. We want to shake. Just shake out your wrists. Maybe open and clasp the hands. And make our way back to table. So Tim, I want to describe this for a minute. I want you to keep your elbows straight. And when you inhale, you draw your shoulder blades together. Exhale, you spread them. Keep your elbows straight. Look at my elbows. Inhale, my shoulder blades come together. Exhale, spread them. I'm not lowering my belly, not cat-cow. Keep your core engaged. Inhale, shoulder blades together. Exhale, spread. I hope you guys can see. Inhale, shoulder blades together. Exhale, spread them. So let's do it from table pose. It's a good scapular floss. Inhale, shoulder blades together. Exhale, spread them. Elbows are straight. Inhale, draw your shoulder blades together. Exhale, spread them. 3 more times. Inhale, shoulder blades together. Exhale, spread. Inhale, shoulder blades together. Exhale, spread. Last time. Inhale, shoulder blades together. And exhale, spread. Nice. Neutral spine. Lift up your knees, pelvis forward, modified plank. And let's go ahead and make our way onto our bellies and our pelvis and come onto our finger pads. Elbows going toward the ceiling. Your arms will be in the shape of an M. Let's target our shoulders. Inhale, lift your torso. Exhale, look beyond that first shoulder. Inhale, back to center and lift. Exhale, the second shoulder. Inhale, back to center and lift. Back toward that first shoulder. Inhale, back to center and lift. Back toward that second shoulder. We'll be here for a while. Inhale, back to center and lift. Then toward the first shoulder and be here for an inhale. And exhale. One more again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, back to center and lift. And exhale. 2 breaths. Inhale. Second one, inhale. And remain for the exhale. Inhale, back to center and lift. And exhale. Let's slow her down. Maybe rest your forehead on the mat. Palms are face down. Slide them right back by your rib cage up on your elbows. Curl the toes under to lift your knees. Push up in the plank if that's too much. Modified. And with the elbows from the sides, lower the low push up. And then inhale into cobra. Pelvis down. Only lift your forehead, neck, chest, the top of your belly. Hug the elbows in nice and tight. The back of your neck is long. Your forehead is heavy. Gaze at your nose. Cobra. And lower down. One more cobra. Engage your palms. Inhale. And exhale, lift. And lower down. Palms are face up. Right cheek on the mat. Palms are face up by your side and right cheek on the mat. And switch. Palms are face up, remain face up by your side, the left cheek on the mat. Noticing the difference. And there will be a difference depending on what side you sleep on. Inhale back to your chin back to center. Palms up on your elbows. And this time we're going to go into an upward facing dog. So lift your head, neck, chest, belly, pelvis, quads, knees, and you're on the tops of your feet. Shoulders up to the ears and down and back, shoulder blades together. Drop your chin to your chest. Track your chin across your chest over to your right shoulder and look up over your right shoulder. Look down over your right shoulder. Track your chin across your chest over to your left shoulder and look up over your left shoulder. Look down over your left shoulder. Track your chin across your chest, heart goes to the ceiling, upward facing dog. Drop the knees, curl the toes, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. The first one of the day. Let's walk our dog, alternating bending of the knees and pushing our hips high. Can also shake our head gently, yes and no, releasing tension in your neck. Do and remember to engage your index finger, your thumb, and downward facing dog. And can everybody inhale up onto their tippy toes? Exhale, heels go toward the mat. Downward facing dog. Make sure your spine is long. Look in between your hands. Bend your knees, feet to hands. You can crawl, you can walk. But once your feet reach your hands, don't come to stand. Meet in a nice forward fold. Inhale your back flat, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend your knees. Lay your belly on top of your quads and let the head hang heavy and sway from side to side. The top of your head, the crown is facing toward the mat. The back of your neck is long. Let's sway from side to side. Let's walk our hands all in a nice waffle all the way over to our right ankle. Stand flat in both feet. Let the head hang heavy. Let's walk our hands all the way over to our left ankle. Let the head hang heavy, flat feet. Walk our hands back to center. Place your hands on a block or the mat and alternate bending the knees. Call this a walking forward fold. This feels so good. The crown of my head is going toward the mat for a mini inversion. Inhale my back flat and exhale fold. Look at my knees, look at my quads. From here, tuck your chin to your chest. Slowly come to stand, one vertebra at a time. Your head will be the last thing that lifts. Let's meet the tops of our mats in mountain pose. I'm gonna go this side, in mountain pose. You guys know, earlobe, shoulders, hips, ankles, all in line. Fingers are relaxed. Let's inhale the arms up, come up on your tippy toes. Stay on your tippy toes. Walk to the back of the mat on your tippy toes. Stay on your tippy toes. Yes, try to engage all 10 toes. Walk to the front of your mat on your tippy toes. Beautiful. And maybe back to the center of the mat on your tippy toes. Stay on your tippy toes. Stay on your tippy toes. Bring your torso parallel to the mat while on your tippy toes and reach your hands back by your hips. And I'm still on my tippy toes and I'm breathing. And I'm breathing. Let's come back to framing the ears, still on our tippy toes. On our tippy toes. Now, I want you to act like your back is flat up against the wall. Come on, you're on your tippy toes and slowly begin to sit on your heels. On our tippy toes. Place our hands down, lift our hips, and walk back to our downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, make sure all your toes are engaged. Come up on your tippy toes and lower your knees down to hover. Don't let them touch the mat, but lower them to hover. Inhale your hips high. Exhale, heels go to the mat. 2 more times. Inhale up on your tippy toes. And lower your knees down so that they hover. Inhale, hips high. Exhale, heels go to the mat. Last time. Inhale up on your tippy toes. And exhale, lower your knees toward the mat. Opens up the sole of your feet. Open up that fascia. Inhale your hips high. And exhale, heels go toward the mat. Nice. Look in between your hands. Bend your knees, feet to hands. You can crawl. You can walk. Some of us may be hopping. Once your feet reach your hands, they'll come to stand. Inhale your back flat. Exhale, fold. We will look up first. Arms spread wide as we come to stand. Frame or your hands touch your top and lower your hands to heart center. Hands at our side. Now, wherever you are, at the top of your mat, I want you to open out to the side. So you want to be lengthwise on your mat. And from here, we're going to place our hands down. And we'll go ahead and bend into that first knee. Pick up that heel. Place the hand down. Slide over the opposite side. Pick up that toe. Slide. Pick up that toe. Inner thigh. Slide. Pick up that toe. Slide to the front. And this time, see if you can balance. Maybe bring your hands to heart center. My knee that's bent, I don't have any flexibility or range of motion in that ankle, so I'm on the balls of my feet. Some people might be on the sole of their feet. Their heel may be flat. Doesn't matter. Your choice. But we're breathing. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. I like to point these toes and then see if I can drag myself over this side. If you need to use your hands, please feel free. And then I pick this toe back up and the same moves apply. And I'm breathing. Try to face the front. Hold here for 5, 4. Breathe. 2. Point that toe. You can use your hands or not. Slide. Then come to center and fold. Big toes point towards each other. Heels go out slightly. Inhale your back flat. Exhale, clasp your hands or grab you a strap or a belt because I want your clasped hands to lift up off the sacrum. Stand strong in your feet. Inhale and exhale, fold. Send your clasped hands towards me. This is a mini inversion. If you want to bend your elbows and try to send your arms up further and then straighten them, please feel free. But I'm standing strong in both feet. And I'm breathing. A nice forward fold. A nice wide-legged forward fold. Hold here for 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Engage your feet to slowly inhale up to a flat back. Exhale your hands to your hips. Elbows in nice and tight. Tuck your chin to your chest. And slowly come to stand. Now, wherever you are, going to the front of your mat. So whatever the front of your mat is, point that toe in that direction, bend this knee, and step the back foot up gently and meet at the tops of your mat. I'm going in different directions just so you can see the different sides, but you're meeting at the front of your mat. In your mountain pose. Earlobes, shoulders, hips, ankles in a line. We're not like this anymore. We're not. Proper posture, standing up tall. Inhale the arms up, maybe back bend if it's in your practice. Exhale, soft knees, flat back fold. Look at your knees, look at your quads. Inhale your back flat. Plant the hands, make your way to plank. With the elbows gripping the sides, lower the little push-up. Then inhale into your back bend. Cobra, pelvis down. Upward dog, pelvis lifted. Transition, down dog. Let's take this right foot. Step it in between the hands. Make sure the knee is over the ankle. The back foot out to the side like you're on train tracks first, and then spiral down at a 45-degree angle, and inhale the arms up into warrior one. I'm facing this front leg. I'm bending into this front knee. Energy through my fingertips. Relax the shoulders. And breathe. Straighten this front leg. Right hand goes toward the front, left hand goes toward the back. Make sure this heel is in line with the instep. Tilt your pelvis forward and sink into this front quad, taking your gaze over your middle finger. If you bend and this knee extends, step out of it, slide that foot out so you can bend into the quad and keep the knee stacked over the ankle. Be here for 5, 4, breathe, 2, straighten this front leg. These toes point forward. These toes point toward that direction, and I want you to angle this heel out, and we're going into warrior one on this side. Downward breathing. This back foot is at a 45-degree angle, going that way. Framing the ears, squaring our hips. Hold here for 5. In warrior one, breathe. 2, straighten this front leg. Left hand goes toward the front, right hand goes toward the back. Heel is in line with the instep. Tilt your pelvis forward, relax your shoulders. And sink into warrior two on this side. And we're breathing. Hold here for 5, 4, breathe. 2, and slowly straighten this leg. Relax your hands. Point these toes toward the front. And let's just heel toe our feet until we come to stand and then jump stand. Boom. How we feel? All right, another balance posture. And in this balance posture, I'm going to start off by placing my right foot in front. I'm already losing my balance. And I want my left toe just barely touching my right heel. My left toe is barely touching my right heel. Bring your hands to heart center and just close your eyes. Close your eyes. That back toe is barely touching that front heel. Close your eyes. And breathe. Hold here for 3, 2, and slowly open your eyes and come out of it. Feet side by side. I'm gonna face this way, go this direction. I'm gonna face this way this time. Now, your left foot in front, your right toe barely touching that left heel. I'm already losing my balance. Calm myself, focus on my drishti, bring my hands to heart center, and then close my eyes. And I'm breathing, and I'm wobbling. And I'm holding here for 5, 4, breathe, 2, and slowly blink your eyes open, and your feet are parallel. From here, heel, toe the feet, part slightly, knees and toes going in the same direction, making our way down, yogi squat. Elbows inside the knees, glutes down, chest up. I'm never static when I'm in yogic squat. Maybe stand up and sink back down. You guys know I've been cueing you all week throughout the challenge. If this is too much, sit your sacrum on a block. Same rules apply. And give it to me. Elbow inside the knees. How we feeling? Yogi squat. And after 4, 5, 7 breaths, let's make our way onto our backs. Bridge posture. Ankles are up on your knees, feet are hip width distance apart. You know the cue also. If you've had enough, sit your sacrum on a block and send your feet up toward the ceiling and just relax. You can also up against the wall, your choice. You can also be here if you've had enough. But if you're still with us, then if you want some back bending, which is good, some more, the soles of your feet are on the mat, feet are hip width distance apart. Engage the soles of your feet to lift your pelvis, roll onto your shoulders, clasp your hands up under you, or grab your ankles, but your chest chases your chin runs away from your chest. Think back bend, think heart opener, breathing. Maybe tippy toes, breathing. Maybe the heel go toward the ceiling, the right heel, breathing. Maybe rolling his foot down and switching the left heel, breathing. Maybe lower both. And the exit, come up on your tippy toes, tilt your pelvis high, release your hands, and slowly lower down. One vertebra at a time. And then hug your knees into your body. And rock side to side. Also rock forward and back. Roll the ankles. Roll the ankles in the opposite direction. Happy baby. Reach inside your knees. Inside your knees. Grab the pinky sides of your feet. The soles of your feet are going toward the ceiling. Your lower back, your spine, the back of your head is flat on the mat. Pull your knees in towards your armpits. Your quads will be right next to your rib cage. Happy baby. Side to side, happy baby. Can also maybe try straightening your legs out into a V with your lower back on the mat and happy baby. Maybe see how that happens. That's pretty humbling. The yoga is the breath work when you breathe in and slowly, when your body tenses up, you give it some breath and it begins to relax and soften. But nonetheless, bring your big toes touch, knees wide. Big toes touch, knees wide. I'm gonna rock. I'm gonna rock. I'm gonna rock up into seated. I'm gonna need a block for this posture because my hips are extremely tight. It's Baddha Konasana. So I'm seated on the block, and I'm gonna bring the soles of my feet together. And I'm gonna peel my feet open like I'm opening up a book, hands inside my shins, inner thighs and knees, lengthen my spine, pushing down with my elbows and leading with my chest, folding forward. Opening my feet like they're a book, pushing my elbows down inside my inner thighs and knees, and I'm leading with my chest. The pinnacle of this posture is my chest will be right here. Some of you may be like that. I have tight hips. This is a judgment-free zone. And we're just breathing and opening. Butterfly. Baddha Konasana is the Sanskrit name. And we're breathing. Happy hips, opening them up. 2 more breaths. And slowly release. Now let's make our way onto our seat. Extend your legs. Toes point towards you, heels are extended. Inhale, frame your ears. Keep your hands by your ears. You exhale, fold as far as you can before you grab your shins or calves, ankles, or your feet. If you have a strap, you can also be right here in your strap. And we're breathing slower, and get lower and lower and lower. Walk your hand down your strap, your choice. 2 more breaths. One more breath. And then slowly lift up. And let's make our way onto our backs. On our backs, our palms will face up and away from the body. Toes flop comfortably and naturally out toward the corners of your mat. Your spine is long. And let's blink our eyes closed. Naturally breathing. Relax your forehead, your brow. Release the eyeballs to the back of the skull. Do not clench your teeth or your jaws. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And just notice the rise and fall in your belly. If you so choose, you can pause the tape, the recording now, and I would suggest you get at least 5 minutes in Shavasana. Before slowly bringing awareness back into your bodies by gently wiggling your fingers and your toes, making circles with your ankles and your wrists. Maybe you give yourselves one last good morning stretch before hugging your knees into your bodies. Give yourself one last squeeze before making your way over onto your favorite side, resting in a comfortable fetal position with your head on your bicep. Whilst keeping your eyes closed, use your hands to push yourselves up into a comfortable seat facing me. Eyes are closed. Making your way into a comfortable seat. Let's inhale the arms up. Our palms touch. And we'll lower our hands to heart center. Pressing our thumbs into our sternum to lift our spine, but relaxing our shoulders and relaxing our elbows. And blink our eyes up. Gang, 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 gang. 7-day challenge, day 5 is in the books. 5 down, 2 more to go. I want to thank you guys for joining me. Again, my name is Akil, and this is the Path of the Yogi. Lighten me, honest to lighten each and every one of you. Have an amazing day. Peace. Great work, gang. Great work, gang. Again, thanks for joining. Don't forget to hopefully you've liked and subscribed. Leave some feedback. I encourage, please leave feedback. Please encourage a friend. And I will see you tomorrow for day 6 of the 7-day yoga challenge. All right. Peace. All right, gang. Y'all have a good day.